Hi, I'm Rosalie, and today I'd like to talk about your transition rights as a special education student. Transition services provide special education and IEP. An IEP is an individualized education plan. This is designed to help special education students transition into the adult world. Transition services require both federal and legal standards. These services must start from the age of 14 to 22, or from the graduation of high school. This involves the students' future goals and how they envision their futures. Also, transition services must help the student develop independent skills and be ready to enter the real world. And also teach these special education students self-advocacy. From this time of 14 to 22, or upon graduation of high school, is a very important part of development. These students with special needs and how they are being prepared to enter the real world. It is important to sit down with parents and IEP team and discuss developmental and transition plans for the IEP. It's important to really investigate the students' skills with their transition and during this time. It's important for the school to evaluate before they set up this plan. For example, it's important to test academic skills, technical skills, behaviors, job preferences, basic interests, and what the student is envisioning for their goals. When this evaluation is finished, you can establish a plan. And this plan must include 3 things. Firstly, it must include the student's plan for after graduation and what they want to do, whether going to college or to work. And this transition program must facilitate that. Secondly, it must include specific details describing this individual and their needs. It's important for this to be included in the IEP and how the team can resolve these problems or improve upon them. And thirdly, it's important to have measurable goals, so it can be determined how close or far away the student is from accomplishing these goals. Whether academic or independent goals, it's important for them to be measurable. These academic and individual goals helping the student transition into the real world are important to be included in the IEP. Without the IEP, the school will be reluctant to encourage and facilitate these accommodations. Whether or not you struggle with written or spoken English, the transition process is legally required to provide you with your preferred language. Those forms and paperwork that are required you can find on the website on the Department of Elementary High School website. It is available in 16 different languages. Also keep in mind that the school is required to provide an interpreter. If you need an interpreter, it's important to ask the school in a written letter requesting for an interpreter in the IEP meeting. And when you're asking at the administration, it's helpful to put the IEP at the top along with your name so it's clearly seen in your letter for requesting an interpreter. They are required to translate the message into your preferred language. The DLC has different pamphlets on our website, dlc-ma.org. These pamphlets are for parents, students who want transition services. They give you ideas and resources about many different information and important areas in your transition services. They have information about social skills, independent living, and how to function in the real world, socially and within the community. That pamphlet is very easy to understand, and they have different links to videos, legal information. For example, different letters they have, and lawyers, educational advocacy. It's very good resources for parents and students to take advantage of. If you have any questions during this transition process or need information, you can call us at the DLC in Boston. The phone number is right here. We will provide an interpreter in any language that you need. This lawyer does not provide full legal representation, but they do have many resources for advocacy and support. Thank you.